that goes by. People always ask me why I block hoes. Listen up, baby girl, shit, I'm about to let you know why I always gotta block hoes. Whoa, 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 whoa. They talking shit up in my comments. Yeah, they don't know, but I'm about to block them. Cause every day, I block hoes. They be being shady, yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Cause you know I block hoes, baby. In different area codes, baby. You never know, but I block.
Hey y'all, happy Friday. What is up, everybody? Shout out to y'all for being tuned in. I'm in the building. I'm still a little under the weather, you guys. My colds don't normally last this long, child, but this cold been tearing me up, okay? It's mainly my voice, and I've been having a lot of congestion. But other than that, it ain't as bad like how most people be having the chills and fever and all that. So ain't got none of that going on, thank God. But I'm trying to shake back, y'all. I'm really trying. I'm trying. But shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for y'all patience. I just got back home, so that's why I'm a few minutes late. I had some errands to run before my babies get back from school on this good old Friday. I hope y'all had a blessed work week. As y'all can see, the title of this live, Johnell still going live, unbothered, with all Bree jury on, as if he's relieved she exposed him. Because that's what it's given. You know, I sat back yesterday. I didn't go live, y'all. I was trying to shake back, but I was working on a 34-minute premiere for you guys. YouTube, I'm still waiting for them to um monetize it, to review it, unfortunately, because it had a little profanity in it, not much, which is why I don't understand why they they took my ads from the premiere. So I'm waiting for them to finish the review so I can post it. I was supposed to post it yesterday since I didn't go live, but YouTube always with the BS, child. So hopefully they finish up reviewing it today, and we'll have us a nice little premiere to watch on this good old Friday. Cause it is a good one. That's the one I told y'all I had been working on. It's a good one, y'all. It's a good one. But shout out to y'all. Let's see who we got in here. Hey, Miss Dee Dee. We got Christina, Infinity Lips and Lashes, Miss Jackie Rogers, Miss Janice Willie, Miss Angela Dickerson, Kay Brown, Miss Sheeta to you, my bro Terry in the building, Miss Patricia, Latay. Thank you, Latay. I did monetize. Thank you for reminding me. Miss Mel coming through with the super chat. Shout out to you. Thank you for your support. Miss Fila, my girl Miss Melanie. We got Miss Lovely in the building. We got Bookie Butt. Not the Bookie Butt. Okay, Miss Charlene. Michelle the Bell, my mod in the building. Snooky. What's up, Snooky? We got Chosen in here. We got my girl Kimberly. You said it's some funny acting. RCC on this side. Thank God Pac ain't like that. It's the fakeness for me. Hey Pac. Hey Kimberly. What's up, my girl? It's strictly business for me, y'all. That's it. That's all. I don't want no drama. I don't want no mess. When y'all see me on YouTube, we having a good old jolly time. We enjoying each other's company with this entertainment. When I get off of here, I get off of here. I go meet my family. Okay, that's it. That's all. I ain't got time to be beefing with no grown-ups. I'm too old for that, baby. I'm too old for that. Okay, we ain't doing it. Thank you, Miss Geraldine, for renewing that membership. Hey, Miss Stephanie, Miss Jackie Moore, Scorpio Stings, my girl Nita in the building, Carmen in the building, is Treasure. I love you more. We got Miss Deborah R, Mr. Reese is lit. Miss Cheryl in the building. Key baby. What's up, my girl? Miss Lenora. Who else we got? Miss Diggs. She say happy Friday. I'm so glad you are alive. A perfect way for the rest of my afternoon at work. Okay, I'm glad I'm making your afternoon, my girl. K Monet, Miss Green Eyes, Miss Geraldine, Miss Margaret, Cannon with the Q, Miss Shawnee. Thank you, Key Baby. I'm trying to shake back, y'all, because I got some orders on my website to get out. I don't like messing over people food when I'm sick. So if you did order on my site, y'all, I'm gonna be pushing those orders out Monday. Latte, I got you also. Like I said, y'all, I just don't like dealing with food when I'm sick. So most people don't give that courtesy. Okay, they'll be coughing and sneezing all over y'all stuff. But Pac not like that. I'm very, very clean. I don't do stuff like that. So thank y'all for y'all patience if y'all did order on the site. Thank you, Miss Tamika, for renewing your membership. That's not me singing, y'all. That's not me singing. That's one of my friends. We sound a lot alike, y'all. I think I said it's on members only. Uh, the last time I went live on members only, I'm gonna see if I can get her to come through one of the members lives and chat with us a little bit. Hey, India. Hey, Miss Deborah. Blessed Beyond Measures. Miss E. Who else we got? Sweetly Favored. Brandy in the building. Sassy M. Love Cat. Thank you, Miss Charlene. Need to say, wish RH would have done the same as Josh. She would have stopped, y'all. We're going to get into it, okay? Because one of the things that I don't like, well, I ain't going to say people falling victim to it or prey to it because a lot of people are not falling for her BS. I see that. I see a lot of people, a lot of bloggers, just a lot of chatter within this storyline because it's viral right now. But people are so over her at this point to where, they're not falling for her. You only get one time to cry wolf on the internet. And now I see that she put a live out today. She backline. She backline because I will be rebuttaling that live, child. Because it's some of the things she said. And that's why I say you have to be careful what you put out on the internet, especially when speaking in front of millions or thousands, child, whatever it is, because it stays on the internet. Like you can't tell people lies. Some people actually remember. I'm one of them. I have a very good memory. And she did a whole lot of lying in that video that she just put out. Hey, Miss Diane. Yeah, but RH, I can. You know what? Everybody's fate is different, so I can't say that if RH would have stayed quiet, that you know his would have been different. Because think about it. Initially, he did stay quiet. So I think it was different for RH, y'all, because it was her first time doing it. That's what made all the difference. See, now with Janostrals, um, the situation took place with RH, so people was already kind of tired of her, and seeing the pattern. So when it happened with Johnell, it was like, hey, we done with her. She did this before. Now we don't know if she lying, if she's telling the truth. And then with him being completely silent. Like RH, he was silent, but he still rebutted her with some audios and stuff like that, which I'm glad he did because it gave receipts. It pretty much allowed people to see that, hey, she putting out half arse receipts, she's not being truthful in everything she say. So that's why we was able to pretty much give our perspectives and favor him in the saga. Hey, Miss Carolyn. Hey, me, us, my Louisiana sister. Miss Sheila, Kimberly W., my girl Nika, Angelina. Okay, who else we got? You say a blessings to you all in the chat. Sugar Pop in the building. Miss Lily. Y'all like that intro, huh? Nigga said I missed 2 days and got so lost in the sauce. Listen, especially now with so much going on, y'all. If you miss, you will definitely get lost. Like, shout out to my sources because they, even when I'm not looking for stuff, they keep me up on game. So shout out to y'all because they will send me stuff back to back. Hey, Miss Ramona, Miss Robin Buttercup, Miss Pamela. You say she's supposed to be in the hospital right now. Last I seen, she was on live. She did a live earlier. I think it was earlier today, y'all, with that plaid shirt on. So I don't know nothing about no hospital. Thank you, I'm chosen for the super chat. I appreciate your support, my girl. Hey, Miss Cheryl, Simone, Nika Ray. Who else we got? Thank you, Miss Charlene. You said we do not want any smoke over here. Laugh out loud. Feel better, Queen Lupac. I think I'm the oldest on your panel. Okay, we sure don't want no smoke. We here to work because this is a business. We here to enjoy each other's company. It's a pass by and it's internet entertainment. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's it, baby. We too grown for the drama. Nobody has time for that. If I want drama, I go talk to my cheering. Okay. You know, they got enough drama that be going on at them cheering school. Thank you, Simone, for the super sticker. I appreciate your support, my girl. Hey, Bree. Bree says, hey, Lupac, I had to definitely become a member. I love you because you be on point, honey. Thank you, Bree. I appreciate your support. Shout out to y'all. Hey, Miss Debbie. Hey, Queen Stag. Hey, Tierra, Miss Cynthia. I think that's everybody, is it? RH stayed quiet for a long time. He did. Hey, JB. He stayed quiet for a long time, y'all. Somebody sent me a clip. I think it was one of my sources yesterday with the first baby daddy. Okay, he did a live, y'all. Hey, Nubian Queen. Was he talking about the situation with Laonia? Because I didn't have a chance to watch it. So y'all let me know if y'all seen it. Of course, y'all know he not gonna say nothing negative towards her. But he do try to do little subliminal stuff and try to incorporate the Bible into every situation or oh we it's much more things bigger in this world that we could be wearing trying to get the heat off of her, of course. But like I said, I didn't see what he was talking about, but I did get some screenshots of her in his comments thanking him. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to watch it. You said TikTok ate her up. She called herself trying to delete that ring video down, but it was too late, honey. Gotta be quicker than and listen, TikTok don't play, y'all. I feel like they got a lot of I ain't gonna say kids, even though it's a lot of kids on TikTok, but more young adults on TikTok. So listen, they with the ish. Okay. So she be posting a lot on TikTok, but you gotta be careful with TikTok because baby, they do not come to play. They do not. I be thinking YouTube is a little immature, but baby, TikTok is with the ish. All of it. Hey, Miss Glenda, you say, hey, Lupac and chat. I was having issues with the comments. I was blocked from commenting. Y'all, I don't know what it is. A lot of y'all been messaging me saying that y'all been having issues commenting. I don't block nobody. Unless it's a troll. Y'all notice we barely have trolls over here because they know what time it is. They don't come on my platform and start nothing. What they do is if they see me in somebody else's comments, that's when they want to talk their ish. Okay. But other than that, I don't really have to block because most of y'all is my people in here. The trolls be in the bushes. But I don't know, y'all. Mods, the only thing I say, y'all, just be careful when y'all blocking or removing comments or whatever. Cause I don't want y'all to hide the supporters. So other than that, I don't know, y'all. It's probably a YouTube issue. Probably what it is. Hey, Miss Murphy. We don't want her in NC. Oh, she going meet. Oh, that's where you at? She going meet y'all. Hey, beautiful blossom. Hey, Deandra. I love you more. Child of God in the building. Thank you, beautiful blossom. You say I just can't see past by the fact she bought a 10,000 and 30,000 jury. She bought Jay. I would have put down on a house. Okay, child, she spent more than that, way more. We seen her giving him gifts, and you know what's crazy? That's why I put this caption, y'all, because he was on live. I don't know if he did that live. I think he did it yesterday with all that jewelry on that she bought him, literally, including that ring, that 10K ring. That man is so unbothered. He is so unbothered. And that's why I say, hey, other than that, sis, it's not, I don't want people to get it misconstrued and think that we in defense of him. Because that's not the case. I don't like him either. Okay. Ain't nobody defending him. If he put hands and feet on that girl, he is very much wrong for that. But what I do want to insert is the fact that and this is the reminder because I don't want people to be blindsided at the fact that she had made a possibly abusive situation with him, but she also played a role in it. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if she wouldn't put hands and feet on him too, because we already seen how she get down in some of those clips with RH. And plus, her running with the whole narrative that this is what really got me. That she's basically trying to push this narrative that Johnell forced her to pop out with him to prove that she didn't want her ex. And that's BS. In my opinion, y'all, it's not so much that he forced it, is that she wanted that to happen. Because keep in mind, this is the same person who was using Johnell to antagonize RH on the internet. Remember? And then you go live today talking about I've always been a single mother, even when I was married and this and that. No, baby. If LaTrue paid any one bill in that household while y'all were together, you were not a single mother. Because guess what? In that household means you and your kids. You and your kids. When you married, and y'all know I say this all the time, when you're married, you are not single. Until you're married, you're single. So you was very much single with Johnell, but you wasn't a single mother with LaTrue, baby. I don't care what you did for your kids. You were supposed to do that. And guess what? Anything that RH did outside of what you did for your kids, you're not a single mother. That man was paying bills and everything, just like you was. And from our knowledge, he paid him the first 4 years of y'all marriage. So how can you even sit there? He might have not been buying them all kind of clothes and shoes, even though we've seen videos of RH in the mall without you, with just your kids, buying them things. Him breaking the cash off, paying it at the register. I've seen clips. Matter of fact, I have a clip in my phone right now where he took both of her sons on a shopping spree. And that bill was high. Okay. It was over $1,000 that he paid buying shoes and clothes for her sons and bringing them to get a haircut. So when you try to, and that's what I don't like, stop trying to compare RH and Johnell, because those situations are totally different. Totally different. We seen your kids calling LaTrue daddy. Even now, if you were so much of a single mother when you was with your husband, why were your kids calling that man daddy? Why do they still call him daddy, even after the separation? Make it make sense. It ain't making no sense, child. It ain't. You the same person who put on, y'all remember when, I forgot who live it was. It was, I think that lady over there. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. Thank you, Nika, for that cash app. I appreciate your support, my girl. Thank you, you says, for support, my girl. Thank you. But y'all remember when, who was it that went live? I think it was that lady. Let me see. And Laonia put in the comments, because LaTrue was in the live too, if y'all remember. Hold on. I'm going to have to put this in a video for y'all, these receipts, because I don't like the fact that she's trying to push this narrative like, oh, Johnell forced her. It's always given, oh, everybody's a narc, or the gaslight manipulation, when you gaslight us on the internet. You the same person. We've been telling you the truth about Johnell since you got with him. And guess what? So if we've been telling you the truth, putting the truth out there, and you went to very extreme measures to weaponize your platform against bloggers and LaTruth supporters, doxing, all kind of things, trying to make people lose their jobs, making people lose their pages, their incomes, all of that. So you did all of that just for people not to put the truth out there about Johnell. What does that make you, ma'am? What does that make her, y'all? Somebody let me know. Because it sure ain't a victim. Sure ain't a victim. Ain't no victim of a Bruce is going out their way, and you don't do unto others what is done unto you. Because at the end of the day, people like to throw the Bible out there and scriptures and this and that. But at the end of the day, if you really read your Bible, then you know you reap what you sow. Period. If you're done wrong, you don't retaliate. God is the greatest get backer. Okay? I know that ain't a word, but y'all know. He gonna get that get back harder than anybody. So when you're done wrong, you give it to God. You don't retaliate because now guess what? You gotta answer for your actions. Now you gonna get some type of karma or get back based on how you respond to somebody else doing something to you. Make it make sense. Where's that message? Cause she showed put that in the chat, y'all. I'ma find it. Hold up. Here it is. So she commented and she said, I forgot what was going on. Maybe y'all can refresh my memory because y'all know I normally remember when something is thrown out there. But it was somebody that was live. I think it was that lady over there, and RH was in the comments too. And Laonya said in her comments, I have the screenshot. She says, Amora is not his child, and I'ma protect my child with my whole body and soul. Ja is her daddy. F out of here. Y'all remember that? Yeah, Miss, I've been single since I was married. Girl, so you just gonna discredit everything LaTrue did for you and your kids after we literally witnessed it? If that ain't gaslighting and manipulation, then I don't know what is. We watched it, and that's why you got people, even though you don't want to take accountability for your actions, you got people on the internet that's apologizing to LaTrue right now because it's warranted. Like you went above and beyond, and now you're showing the internet that you have a pattern. And then what's gonna happen next? You gonna drop them babies, get with another man, and you gonna do the same thing to him? If he decide he don't want to be with you, or it no longer works out, are you gonna do it again? Are you gonna? Because you said this ain't this what she said, y'all. She said that in order for her to leave these men, she have to expose them on the internet, right? She said that in I think when she was on that guy, I ain't gonna say his name, ain't no promotion over here. When she was on that guy's live, she said that's her way of freeing herself and forcing herself not to go back, right? But if y'all notice when it came down to the situation with her and RH, she gave multiple excuses. The first excuse, and with Johnell, with RH, she said that she exposed, well, she went live, which is equivalent to exposing the situation in her marriage because RH was fussing with her daddy, and that could have made him catch a heart attack because he's old. That was excuse number one with RH. Excuse number two was if I hadn't exposed the situation on the internet, we would still be going through the same thing. That was excuse number two. Now with Johnell, the first excuse she gave was, oh, I exposed it because I wanted my ring back. And I even called your family and told your family that if you don't give me my ring, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. Excuse number one. Then we got excuse number two. Oh, I exposed it because that's the only way I can move on from the situation is by exposing it on the internet. But if y'all remember, this is not the first time she didn't put Janelle's business on the internet. This is the third time. The first time she did it is when we heard about him plucking boogers and her putting gas in his car and him being a build-a-bear and in women DMs begging. That was about a year ago now, 9 months to a year, right? Same scenario. So this man been in females DMs begging for over a year now, and you still was with him. You still was with him. You was so disgusted, in your words, from him plucking boogers, digging the boogers, putting them on the wall, trying to put them on your arm. What else she said, y'all? Farting everywhere. She said she had to put gas in his car. He was ugly. She said that's how you know you ugly when you think because you pulled me, now you trying to basically try your luck and see who else you could pull. So you said all of this. This was like I said, 9 months to a year ago. That was the first time. The second time was 2 months ago when she came to her platform and she said he was differentiating the twins. saying he don't want the girl twin. He tried to trip her going to the doctor's office. She talked about the choking, the spitting. That was exposure number 2. Now we have the third time. So if you use the internet, you consider you utilizing the internet to make you move on, then why didn't you move on the first 2 times that you did it? Somebody let me know. Let's make it make sense for her because you didn't did it before. So why didn't those 2 times push you to move on? That's what I would like to know. That's what I would like to know. It was even a text message that she put out. No, shout out to Dawn, because Dawn put out a text message where Laonia was saying she sent all the proof of abuse to Johnell's mom so that she could be forced to move on. But you still stayed with him. So my question is, y'all, if you dealing with a man, right? And you saying that you done been down this road before, you know how to recognize all the red flags. She even came out in her story time and said that the red flags, she seen the demon side of him the very first encounter, right? Which it wasn't the first encounter. We know that because it was put out there that a one night stand was had in LA. So the New York premiere was not her first encounter with him, nor was it their first time being around each other. So that was a lie. I counted at least 15 lies in her story time. That's why when somebody is putting out their quote unquote truth, that's why the saying exists when people say it's his truth, her truth, and then the truth. Because when a person is telling their side of the story, they're not going to tell the parts that make them look bad, right? So basically, this story time is incomplete because we don't know what happened. And peep this, y'all. Peep the gaslight and manipulation. Notice how she was on 10 when she was outside of this man's house, cussing up a storm on 10, baby. You swear she was out there, Miss Billy Bad Arse, ready to tear it down, ready to catch a fade with this man. Every cuss word in the book, which is why, the bloggers couldn't even play it on their platforms publicly because she went so hard. 2 personalities is the bipolarness for me. Then next thing you know, when she's giving her story time on her Facebook, you got Miss Calm, Miss Victim, Miss I can't say that word, you guys, because it's a bad word. And Facebook, what? Totally different person, y'all. But that's the narcissistic part of it. Because when the villain, we're gonna say that, or when a narcissist wants you to believe their story, that's how they tell it. It's very calm, and this is how you know she a pro at it because she knew exactly what to do to try to get people to side with her. Notice how in the part of her story and I would play it for y'all, but she posted it on her YouTube, so she ain't finna strike me. No ma'am, no ham, no turkey. We gonna go off of the top of the dome, okay? Um, Notice how in her story time, whenever she was saying Janostra's call her the B word or something like that, she was so calm and she was like, he called it to me again. And then I said, your mama. But she flew by it when she said that because when a person is telling you a story and they don't want to see that it was mutual combat or, the altercations were mutual, meaning they both played a part, they going to skim by with no context of their role in that situation. She ain't gonna give y'all the full fledged details of how she cussed him out or the things that she said. She just gonna try to summarize it and dumb it down as much as she can and censor it as much as she can so that he can maintain the villain role. Notice that. Clock that, y'all, when she told that story. And even when I watched it, I was like, bruh, she know what she doing. She know what she thinks she's slick because this ain't the same person that was on live on Instagram cussing, being a whole sailor outside of this man's house. You wasn't scared, baby. Ain't no woman, and then you pregnant at that. If she was scared of Johnell, y'all really think she'd have been sitting outside of that man's house pregnant, going ham the way she was? And then I heard through the grapevine that y'all noticed earlier in the day, she was on live and she had on that little lingerie black outfit. 2K said it looked like a legging, a full on legging. She had that on, and everything, like you could see the cheeks, child. You could see all of that. Mind you, she talking about don't not letting yourself go, and when you pregnant, you don't have to let yourself go. You can still dress up, but people forgetting the fact that this is a mother for one, because there's some people who agree with that, but at the end of the day, this girl has a teenage and a preteen son. So you was really walking around in your house with that see-through net on? Make it make sense. But like I said, it was said that she showed up to Janelle's house like that. Now I have to go back and see, but it was dark on the live that she did, y'all, and it looked like she had a leather jacket on or something. But and they said he didn't open the door for us, so that's what started it all. So I don't know, I don't know how true that is, but it's crazy because girl, it's giving showing up in trench coat like you did for LaTrue. Y'all remember that? Speaking of that, she showed up to LaTrue house. Now, this we talking about the same person who was going so hard on LaTrue on the internet, acting like he was just disgusting to her. He was narcissistic. She didn't want him. She did everything in the book on the internet to make it seem as though LaTrue was the villain. She didn't want him and all these different things. All while behind the scenes, you showing up in lingerie to this man's house, letting him clap them cheeks, and then he's sending you about your merry way. And then what really messed her up is because after he clapped the cheeks, he still didn't want to reconcile their marriage. That's what really sent her over. That's it. That's what really sent her over, y'all. But it's just the fact that after these men no longer want to deal with you, you want to ruin them from the next woman. That's what it's given. Oh, I'm going to take you down up and through there. I'm going to make sure no woman, no other woman will want you once I'm done. That's what it's giving, y'all. It's really giving Black Widow. Not shout out to my sis Black Widow in the chat, not you. But it's really giving Black Widow behavior. Think about it. Why is it that every man that y'all, and it happened to the first baby daddy also. The only difference is she wasn't an influencer when she was doing her back and forth stuff on the internet with the first baby daddy, which is why those clips resurfaced when it happened with LaTrue. Because nobody really knew her when she was putting it out there about the first baby daddy. Nobody really knew who she was, but she did it to him also. Think she sent pictures of his face when y'all remember his face was all scratched up, and she sent those pictures to her niece. Her niece is the one who posted those pictures on Facebook, and then she comment in the comments talking cash money ish about him to make him look bad. Oh, it probably was he talking about it was a dude, it probably was a female because he probably did was fighting her, whatever, and then she was saying, now he know how it feel to be a bruise for such and such time. She was saying all of that. She said that play emotion. She said that to her niece to post it so she can expose him on the internet. So it's definitely a pattern. It's definitely a pattern. But with Johnell, it's a little different. And I think by him not responding, that's why, because I seen a lot of people in his comments saying, matter of fact, I'm going to read some of the comments to y'all. Hey, LaShawn. Hey, Child of God. Hey, Sid. Miss Patricia. You ain't been subscribed for 3 days. It will happen. Yeah, y'all. Y'all have to be subscribed for 3 days in order to comment on my channel. That's how I keep the trolls at bay. Hey, Cancer 66, what's up, my girl? Hey, Charlene. You said Bree turned off some of her comments. I could believe it. Tamika says she moving close to her daddy now. I believe the twins will be preemies and she will need help. Walt won't catch a break. Y'all, she done said that so many times. Remember after the stuff happened with RH, she said she was moving to Texas. Uh, she even told the judge and the internet when she tried to get that protection order on the truth, but the judge threw it out because he wasn't a THREAT to her. So they threw it out. She said she was moving, and guess what? She moved 10 minutes down the road from the truth. 10 minutes away, no exaggeration. If you know, you know. So that's crazy. Hey, Ebony Queen Warrior. So it's just the fact that which my thing is, if you was gonna move close, cause she been saying she was moving. Y'all remember it was pictures put. She even put out a fake moving truck picture that came off the internet to make people think she moved back home. Remember, that was around the time her and RH was going back and forth with the custody situation, and she even texted him talking about she moved, and RH was like, "Well, you didn't tell me. You were supposed." In the divorce decree, it says she had to give him a 30-day notice or something along those lines, let him know she moved or whatever, and gave him all the contact information, email, address, new phone number if need be, whatever. And she put that up in her story. It feels so good to be back home. She even tagged her friends. Whole time she was still living in Georgia in that little apartment that she downsized to. So my thing is, if you gonna move, just move and be done with it because your babies need stability. All that moving is not healthy. Them kids didn't move, y'all. Since her and RH separated, she probably didn't move by 4, 5 times. No exaggeration. I mean, it's on the internet. House tour, house tour. Like she probably didn't move by 4, 5 times since her and RH didn't separate. That is so unstable. That is crazy. I mean, unstable, child. Y'all know what I mean. I got the sick brain, okay? But yeah, one thing is hard to get kids adjusted as it is because kids have a hard time in school with their peers, being newbies in the school. It's a lot of pressure on them. So to constantly keep moving them over and over and they have to keep readjusting, trying to make new friends, baby, that is hard. And then to say you don't want no family counseling because you've been good, keeping your kids good mental wise, etc., and at bay based on keeping them off the internet. Hold on, y'all. So that was another lie. Hey, Miss Robin, you was blocked too, sis. Arthur Danette, you was blocked. Did you change the name or something? You said my bank card was compromised, had to get a new phone, etc. That's why I lost my membership last month. I'm back now. Okay. Thank you for your support, my girl. You said someone told Woken he need to go get a blood test for the first son, and he said, and she wait, and she bet he ain't his. They've been telling him that. They've been y'all. He said he somebody said it before, and he was like, "I'm 99.99999% sure he is." So you never know, child. He sure said he stood up. He stood on business with that one. So if he's saying it's his, there's nothing we can do about it. Hey Gemini, what's up, my girl? Tokyo, they do love him. Hey Miss Madeline, hey Rebecca. Another man told him to go get his children because Lowry is losing it, and that's what gets me about him because it everything don't have to be done on the internet, y'all. And this whole situation, I feel like this is a learning, even though it's entertainment, yes, but it's also a lot of learning experiences, in this situation. People can really learn from it. And that's why I blog the way I blog and we really dissect it and talk about it, what to do, what not to do, because a lot of people can learn from this. But the fact that this man see his baby mama crashing out on the internet and he still try to come on the internet and make excuses for it is crazy to me. Like, sir, you this is the same person who told you that Johnell did not punch the son in the chest or do certain things. You even said you FaceTime your child to see if something happened instead of showing up in person to question your child because duh, they gonna lie for their mama. They gonna lie for their mama. And think about it, y'all. She made, okay, let y'all make sure y'all clock this. She made her son get on the internet and say that never happened, right? But now you coming on the internet and you want everybody to believe that Johnell was just this demonic person and so abusive. Ain't that the same person that you made that your son lie for? Not only was you lying for him, you included your babies also. That is crazy to me. Because ain't no way, listen, as women, I feel like women take a lot. When women are in abusive situations, it does take women time to really escape. Because it's a lot of mental games going on. Most abusers, they have a mental hold on their victim, right? But I feel like when it comes to your kids, especially kids that you did not create with that man that's the alleged abuser, baby, ain't none of that would be going on. I'm sorry. You got to put them babies first. Ain't no way I'd have made my child come live for this Ninja Turtle on the internet. If you did it, you're going to jail. Okay? Ain't no saving you. Sorry. Sorry. Hey, Latae, what's up, my girl? Hey, Empress. Hey, Reva. Miss Cynthia Crowd, Red Duplessis. You said she said that about Latrue he for exactly. It's always, and that's the thing, y'all. Peep the pattern and the play. Okay, these men every time the when it don't work out, these men are narcissists. They manipulative. They mind f her. She don't play no role. Listen to how she tell her stories. She plays absolutely no role. Even now with the situation that's going on with Johnell, notice how she's constantly including the truth in it. That's why you going through what you going through now, ma'am. It's called karma. It's called karma. And I don't think she realized that this is her karma. Because you can't just lie on people. You left a lot out of your story time. And matter of fact, I'm gonna insert y'all can help me out with this. Okay. Let's throw a few inserts of the things that she left out of her story time. When she started the story off, she said how her and Johnell's first interaction was at the Wu-Tang premiere. That's a lie. They first met at the LA premiere. It was said that they had a one night stand by some of her friends. She left that part out. She left out the fact that Johnell had a whole. This is why I can't wait till YouTube release my premiere. Hold up. Let me check it. Because when I tell y'all I got receipts in that video, listen. The perfect way to end this Friday. Come on now, YouTube. Y'all got to release me. Unhand me. Come on. It ain't never took this long for them to review. And I literally set it for the review since last night, y'all. When I finished with it, I automatically set it for them to review it when they put that yellow dollar sign on it because they took my ads away. They never took this long. Normally, when I review it overnight, by the morning time, my video is back up. They never take this long. They must know that video is some fire. Okay, listen, y'all. Shout out to my source because she found a receipt that I didn't even see. And y'all know Pop got the receipts, baby. That premiere is off the chain. I was trying to make it longer, but it take me so long to make my videos because of the type of editing that I do for y'all entertainment. So I just shortened it. I just, got y'all a good 34-minute video, but that's a long video in YouTube videos. But anyways, y'all, what was I saying? Yeah, so She left out a lot of her story time. And that's why they say it's always three sides to a story. One person, the second person, and then the truth, right? So we need Johnell to come out. We need him to come out and tell his side because it's a lot of red flags, or should I say, questionable points in those text messages that raised the eyebrow for me. A lot of things that he said and he didn't give no context, that was pertaining to her behavior. I wish he would have gave context because he left out a lot because he was drunk or whatever. She was able to, and y'all notice how she fed him into those messages, y'all, because she needed to use that as proof against him later on. That's why she kept saying certain things. I broke that down the other day. Hey, VV. Hey, Miss Darlene. VV, you say, and he's still trying. Wait, she's still trying to cut LaTrue down with subliminals. She wasn't a single mother when she was married to LaTrue. She would get nowhere with that bitterness towards him. Okay? And that's the thing. Like, stop doing that. That's why you not getting nowhere now. That's why you going through what you're going through. Until you release yourself from your marriage, you might be divorced on paper, but you still stuck, baby. Which is why you keep throwing them subs out. You trying to compare RH and Johnell when it's no comparison. Granted, your marriage wasn't perfect, but he ain't that. Based on the receipts, he ain't that. You bitter. And that's why you wanted him to be that. But y'all, all we need is the internet to see that these men were totally different. LaTrue claimed you on the internet. LaTrue gave you your accolades on the internet. He promoted your businesses on the internet. He promoted your pages on the internet. He promoted your kids on the internet. He did all of that. And that's not even including what he was doing behind the scenes as far as your household. Because clearly he wasn't stingy with no money. If he paid the bills for the first 4 years of y'all marriage, I remember multiple videos of RH coming out and surprising his wife with a brand new car. The Kia Telluride, uh, I forgot that other vehicle she had. It was multiple, y'all. He didn't got her vehicle multiple times. And she can't say she did it herself because you needed your dad to co-sign for the ones that you got now. So no ma'am. No ma'am. And you don't have to have good credit to get a vehicle. You need a bag. Okay? You can have a 3 credit score. Long as you got the money, you can get it. I promise you. I promise you. But it's just the fact like that you still that's how you know she's not healed. That's how you know. Because why are you bringing this man into your situation with Johnell? Now you got some people blaming LaTrue for your situation with Johnell. Like, hi, child, what does this have to do with him? That's what I don't understand. I just don't get it, y'all. Like, this whole situation is crazy. It's crazy. You went through what you went through because you wanted to flex on LaTrue. You wanted to flex on his supporters, and you wanted to make it seem like you had this God sent man. You was right instead. Now you blaming. That's the thing, y'all. She's so bitter and scorned because she overplayed her role with Johnell. Miss, don't act like a wife if you just a girlfriend. Ain't that's the advice that she gave us, y'all. Remember? She kept coming on the internet. Hold up. I got a clip, matter of fact. Y'all know one thing, I have the clips, child. Let me find it. Uh, don't be a wife. Let me see. What does she have on? Hold on. Let me go to it. Come on. Make sure y'all running them likes up for your girl. Shout out to y'all. We got 461 in the building. And I see y'all coming through with the supers. I will definitely acknowledge you guys once I get down in these comments. Thank y'all so much for y'all support. It is very, very, very much appreciated. Shout out to y'all. Okay, hold on. Where's that clip? It's the one where she said, hold on, let's see, y'all. I'm trying to pull it up in my video because I know I posted it. Here you go. Let's see.
When you're dating, take your time. Take your time. Yeah, you can become a girlfriend because you're still a girlfriend. You're not a wife. And what I've learned is when we date as women, we become wives. We start doing wifely duties. You're not a wife yet. You're just a girlfriend. Do girlfriend duties until that man make you his wife. Stop dating and being someone's wife. You hear that? Stop dating, being someone's wife. You're not his.
And y'all, she made this clip when she was in Jamaica with Johnell. You online telling people to stop dating when and being stop being somebody's wife while you're dating. The whole time you acting like a wife while you dating. It's the hypocrisy for me. That's the crazy part. Like I have never seen nothing, y'all. The contradictions are out of the world with this girl. Let me play this clip for y'all. Because this clip really took me out. Thank you, Brittany, for the coffee. I appreciate your support, my girl. That's gonna go towards. I forgot to get my disclaimer, y'all, but all of my coffees, up until December 20th, I'm giving them away for a Christmas giveaway. So shout out to y'all for sending those coffees. If you would like to donate to my channel monetarily because you enjoy this content, you can cash at me $, Lupac1. You can also contribute if you don't like watching the ads. You can contribute by getting a super chat or a super sticker. You can get a membership to support the platform. I drop a few videos in members only, not recent, but we got a lot of content in members only, y'all. We did a 2-hour live the other day. The full live of Laonia outside of Janostra's house is in members only. So shout out to all our new members. But y'all definitely run them lights up, please, and thank you. Keep me in that algorithm, baby. All right, hold on. I want to play something for y'all. Let me see, where is it? Okay, y'all peep this.
What's the fight for?
Let me go get my tea.
We as women are the same. Y'all gotta start figuring that out. Y'all rather go stand behind a man and uplift a man and pour into a man and make sure a man's straight before y'all make sure we as our own women be straight. That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. We'll go out here and get a man, pour into the man, make the man whole, do all these things to make sure he good and straight. But the black women in our community, we gotta bash, belittle them, and make them feel less than. What? What? Crazy to me. What are we raising our young daughters to become? Get a man, pour into the man, build for a man, become a partner, be a teammate to him. But we can't teach our women to be teammates to each other. Can't teach our young women to be teammates to each other. We can't teach each other that we can be teammates to each other. We got to belittle one another to make it. We got to hate on each other to make it. We got to make each other feel less than to make it. We can't pour into each other. We can only pour into men. So we can't pour into each other as women. Make that make sense for me. Make that make sense for me.
My bad, y'all. I don't know if it stopped yet. I'm back. I had to go get my tea. My voice started to get shaky again, so I had to go grab my tea real quick. But y'all heard what she just said? Like, did y'all, bruh? This is the contradictions for the hypocrisy for me. Like, girl, you don't. If she would actually practice what she preached, she would probably be a really good influencer. But you have to, people like transparency. They like genuity. They don't like people who fake it to make it, child. That won't get you very far, especially when you're displaying the exact opposite all over the internet. That's what makes that's what makes it bad. You know, nobody is perfect, but when you at least trying to be authentic, that's what counts. You know, that's what makes you transparent. But the way she go about things, preaching to people, every time her and Johnell will be going through something, and this is how we know y'all, because it's a pattern. She literally will come on the internet, start preaching as if she's trying to convince herself of those things, but she's putting it off as she's giving y'all a word. Like, ma'am, take your own advice. Please. Everybody else good. You the one on the internet with relationship problems every year. So you need to take that advice. Hey Casey, hey Angel. Empress said baby Pac ain't no twins, only a baby boy. Look, she better come with something and soon. And soon. Cause listen, y'all, this is why I say I don't too much blog on her pregnancy, but I know one thing. If them babies or baby don't come soon, child, losing your platform worthy. Because she didn't accept money, gifts, all of that. Them people ain't going for that after that. I don't think they be acting a little on the slow side, but I don't think that with this situation, they gonna go for that. Because ain't that much delusion in the world. Hey Lisa McGee. Luke Pac, I'm eating. You eating? Miss Charlene say to show that he is the better man. He has not came up here one time and said anything negative about that girl, and he has all the opportunity in the world. Okay, now one time, even with all this going on, they still dragging RH, and RH ain't. He could have made a status and say you reap what you sow. He ain't do that. Now, one time did he come and say anything negative towards her? Because you got to keep in mind, and while people saying a lot of stuff, but what I think a lot of people are forgetting is the fact that these are this girl's baby fathers. She still have to co-parent after trying to destroy these men. That's what makes it bad, y'all. Girl, keep your business behind the scenes. Nobody made you come publicly and praise this man and try to convince the world that he was God sent. So don't say, because she using that excuse, y'all. She's using the excuse of, I came out publicly and praised him, put him on a pedestal, so I should be able to be loud in exposing him for the things he did. That's the thing, though. Nobody made you praise him publicly. You did that because you wanted to flex on RH and his supporters and make it seem as though, hey, I got out of this situation. Y'all said I was lying about my husband, but look what God sent me. That was what you wanted to do. So don't use that excuse because you popped out with Johnell for your own malicious intent. That's it. That's all. It had nothing to do with him trying to prove a point to him that you didn't want your ex and this and that. Because to keep it a buck, Johnell was never in it for the right reasons, baby. He could care less if you wanted your ex or not. He might have been telling you little stuff behind the scenes about you going back and forth because it wasn't a good look, especially if you are with a new man. But that man was never in that relationship for the right reasons in the first place. So why would he? You ever wonder why the bloggers kept saying, well, dang, he just letting her go back and forth with her husband online? Like, he don't say nothing? Like, that's why. Because he was not in it for the right reasons. That's why he didn't care. That's why he didn't care. That's why people were like, well, dang, ain't no man putting up with that. I don't know one man, one real man that's with a woman for the right reasons that's going to sit back and just watch her go back and forth with her ex on the internet with everybody watching. That's why. Because that Ninja Turtle did not care. He was not with you for the right reasons. And you were so blinded by trying to get back at your ex-husband that you could, well, I can't say you didn't see it because you said you seen the red flag since day one. So you were so, not even, let's not use blinded. You were so hell bent on proving a point and flexing on your ex-husband like you upgraded. Keep in mind, y'all, she said that Johnell was her Russell. Remember? Oh, that's my Russell. Baby, Russell would never. Okay? Russell ain't out here got having CC looking crazy. Russell is really rustling. He ain't, Lord, it ain't no comparison, child. That was a bad comparison. Especially when you gotta go in your friend's inbox or text message and tell them to tell Russell he better Russell. Or tell Jonostrils he better show up for your magazine cover like you did for his event. Child, he was a paid prop, y'all. Johnell was a paid prop, a paid fake wannabe trophy ninja to have on her arm to flex him on the internet. She had her own malicious reasons for what she did, and Johnell had his own malicious reasons for what he did. Point blank, period. She was using him uh for validation on the internet, and he was using her for financial gain. And it just so happened to be a karmic relationship and not a both screw because God played them both. Okay? God put procreation in the midst and say, now y'all gonna sit down and raise this child. I don't care if y'all don't like each other or not. That's it, that's all. Both were in that relationship for the wrong reasons, and no one is a victim. Granted, we do not condone put hands and feet on no one, not male or female. So whether it was her putting hands and feet or him, we don't condone abuse over here. But we also don't play about it either. We take it serious. We take it serious. And the role that you played on the internet for the past 2 years, including weaponizing your platform against people who were only trying to put the truth out there, that's not a victim, baby. Victims don't do stuff like that. They don't do stuff like that. They don't taunt their abusers on the internet or none of that. And you did all of the above. All of the above. Which is why people are now saying that you are the problem. So you literally set yourself up for this situation. So that's why people are conflicted in whether or not to side with you or to keep it pushing. They conflicted because of the role that you play. It's hard to sympathize with somebody who can be so evil in doing certain things. It's hard to do that. People don't know if they want to sympathize with you or laugh because of the role you play. You played a very, very malicious role on the internet. You even left out the fact that you tried to frame the truth because you mentioned the scratch on your neck, baby, in your story time. She mentioned the scratch, y'all, but she left out the part where she posted a picture in her story on the internet saying, courtesy of my ex-husband, 2022. Knowing doggone well LaTrue never did that. Victims don't do stuff like that. They don't. But you left that out. You left out the fact that Johnell had a girlfriend when you got with him. Because you asked about the girlfriend on multiple occasions. Well, what about your little girlfriend? Well, what happened to your girlfriend? That was you. That was you. And a little birdie told me that you was the one who made Johnell call the cops on Chrissy when she went to Johnell's house to get the rest of her stuff. And you not only made it happen, you laughed about it. That was you, ma'am. Little miss, you reap what you sow. Now you don't want people laughing, but you was laughing at Chrissy when she was in those shoes. Now you in them and you want people to sympathize. It don't work like that. It don't work like that because how you get them is how you lose them. Now you pregnant and you going through turmoil. When Chrissy was losing their baby, you was putting up a billboard telling this Ninja Turtle Happy Valentine's Day. And all on the internet talking about that's how you set the bar. What? You setting the bar for somebody else, man? All along, he on the background telling Chrissy and her family, it's just a publicity stunt, y'all. It ain't nothing. It ain't nothing. It's just a publicity stunt. I'm just trying to build my social medias up. Child, listen. It just get better and better. It just gets better and better, y'all. But one thing about karma, she gonna make you feel it in a just like you laugh in that situation. Now you crying. Now you crying. And like I said, it's hard for people to sympathize with somebody who will laugh at you. Was the same one laughing at somebody else's pain, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, y'all. She laughed at somebody else's pain. Now she wants people to sympathize with her pain. Where they do that at? In what world? The same pain. And that's what gets me about these trolls in the comments talking about women supposed to side with women. I believe her because she has receipts. And child, none of that matters, to be honest, at this point in time. Especially when she played the role that she played on the internet. Had she not did what she did, she would have a lot of people on her side. But this is the same woman who tried to frame another man for another man's abuse. So it was okay. What she went through with Johnell was okay, y'all. It was okay while they was together, right? It was okay. But soon as he ain't opened that door for her with that full legging she had on, all HELL broke loose. So what I want to know is, if Johnell would have opened that door, would you still be with him right now? Would you still did what you did on the internet, ma'am? Let me know, y'all. What y'all think? Hey, admire me. Multiple personalities. Okay. Latae say that's cause you don't, we was, she was. Dang, Latae, what you wrote? Talking as the number one alphabet. She hadn't had made it to the end of the alphabet. Do you know the other personalities that she carries? Listen, that's the crazy part. Like, girl, you the same person that was sailing. Child, she said every cuss word in the book. Let's keep it player. I make more money than both my baby daddies. Ma'am, if it wouldn't be for LaTrue, you wouldn't be make. Let me run this clip back. Cause y'all know I like a good receipt now. Hold up. I make more money than both my baby daddies. Let's keep it player. Do I have that one? Let's see.
My spirit, like, no, that's enough. You done enough. Don't keep going. I don't care who don't got respect for them want to talk about me to the day I damn die. I am just genuinely loving to everybody that I come into place with. So yes, maybe it was too soon to jump into a relationship, but I jumped into the relationship so that I can hurry up and make a point to this person that I don't want my ex. As much as it seemed like, oh, I'm going back and forth because you see my people back and forth.
Okay, I know I got the clip somewhere, but y'all notice, y'all remember she said, she make more money. See, she was popping it hard when she was sitting outside of Johnell's house. That's when she was cussing up a storm. But she also said the same thing on that live that she did with that guy. Not no promotion over here. I ain't saying his name. She said she make more money than both of her baby daddies, right? Okay, let's run this clip. Hold up. Hold up. Where's it at? Oh, I'm in the wrong. Hold on, y'all. Let me pull it up. Which one is it? This one?
What was the sign you got letting you know it was time to leave your job?
Uh-uh.
We all know there's no such thing as a perfect marriage. Can you highlight strengths and weaknesses? Thank you, D-Bed. I see myself opening a spa for women, having. We all know there's no such thing as a perfect marriage. Can you highlight strengths and weaknesses and how y'all work through them? So in the beginning of my marriage, I wanted to work in healthcare.
Clock it, y'all. Clock it, because it's the same person. And then I think at the very end of this clip, she was saying how transparency is where it's at. You know, she like to be honest with her supporters. So you can't not don't try to say you was lying right here. And that's why I say it's hard to know when she's telling the truth and when she's not, because when she got mad at LaTrue is, oh, I was lying. You know, I said all of this and that and that and this. No, ma'am, you was being honest. When you said that LaTrue was the best husband and the best father, that's how you felt. That's how you felt because of the role that he played. Let's keep it a buck.
Okay. I still love healthcare. I got my degrees in them, so I'm like, why not use them? And so me and my husband, we didn't
That
see eye
mic
to eye
button,
on
y'all.
that. And I understand now, but I didn't understand then. So when I first moved to Atlanta, I was like, I want to work.
Oh, and y'all pay attention. I ain't gonna stop it again after this. But y'all pay attention to how she's saying, she's talking about her degrees and this and that. And if y'all remember when she first came out talking ish about LaTrue, it was, oh, he was so controlling and he wouldn't let me work. That's the narrative that she was pushing out there. He wouldn't let her work. He was controlling. She even mentioned that clip with that guy where she said, what did she say? He was controlling. He wouldn't let her work. He was in competition with her. I noticed she mentioned that multiple times, saying, she was, you know, she thought Johnell was different because he wasn't in competition with her, right? Okay. So tell me this. If your husband is giving off the vibe that he's in competition with you, why would he set you up to make more money? Why would he put you in a position for you to really get a bag, especially in the somebody that's in competition with you, not gonna put you in the same profession as them. Clock it. They ain't gonna give you the same profession and give you the gems you need to succeed in that profession. That's not nobody, child. Y'all pay attention. Listen to what she say here. Let me go open the door for my babies.
We all know there's no such thing as a perfect marriage. Can you highlight strengths and weaknesses and how y'all work through them? So in the beginning of our marriage, I wanted to work in healthcare. Okay. I still love healthcare. I got my degrees in them, so I'm like, why not use them? And so me and my husband, we didn't see eye to eye on that. And I understand now, but I didn't understand then. So when I first moved to Atlanta, I was like, I want to work. Like, I want to stay home. I want to stay home. And so that was like a lot of problems in our marriage because of that, because he wanted me to stay home and be an entrepreneur. And I wanted to go work because I went to school and got my degrees. I want to go work. And so we bumped head to head a lot on that. So that was one of our issues. But now I understand why he pushed me so hard to be an entrepreneur, because look where I am now. So I'm proud that he did do that. But in the beginning, I did not see this. I'm like, I want to go to work. You trying to control me. And that's not what it was. It was, I want you to stay home and figure out what it is you want to do for yourself and not work for nobody. But I was not seeing that 5 years ago. 5 years ago, I seen, oh, you're trying to control me. No, I'm trying to get out here and get some money. So hopefully that was transparent enough for you. There is absolutely not a perfect marriage, but we definitely bumped head to head over that a lot, because I wanted to work and use my degrees, and he wanted me to stay home, and he was trying to make me understand that if I was to go out here and work in Atlanta, being that expenses of housing to live here is high, that if I was to go work, by the time I got my checks, I would be spending it all on daycare. But I wasn't caring, girl. I was like, no, I'm going to work. What the hell you talking about? But I'm glad he pushed me, because now I am where I needed to be. Thank you, Nyla. I love being transparent and honest because I want to be relatable. I want people to understand that I'm human just like y'all. I go through shit just like y'all, and I'm no different than y'all. It is not butterflies and roses every day. I'm so sorry for your loss, Bria Shay.
My bad, y'all. I had to open the door for them cheering. They back from school. Oh, Lord, they about to drive me crazy. But y'all heard what she said, though? Y'all heard what she said? How, like, make it make sense. If a man is in competition with you, why would they put you on to the same profession that they're in, give you the sauce? Keep in mind, LaTrue had millions of followers when she met him. That's the reason why she was in his DM in the first place, waving for his attention, because I'm pretty sure that DM was flooded. Because he was putting a lot of people on, y'all. LaTrue put on DC Young Fly, that guy who make the daddy robes, amongst a bunch of others. A lot of big names that y'all probably don't even know about. It was because of LaTrue promoting their content that they have millions of followers now. And that's one of the reasons why I was like, bruh, LaTrue didn't put so many people on, and none of these people came out and really, well, I ain't gonna lie. Some of them did. Some of them, because I did see the guy who had daddy robes. He came out and said some stuff or whatever. So some of them did say a few things, but it's just the fact that that wasn't a good lie. When she said that, it don't make sense, baby, because I don't see no man. If a man is narcissistic, they're not going to try and build you up. They want to keep you low. And if y'all remember, Foot Meat even said this. I wish I could find. I got the clip, but I ain't gonna look for it because I'm taking forever to find it, y'all. But it was a video, a live that Foot Meat did a while back, early in the saga, and she was saying how, one thing she has to say. She said, "Y'all know I can't stand LaTrue, my baby daddy," but she said one thing I gotta give him is that when he's with you, he will try to build you up to his level. He gonna do what he can. He get you a car. He get you, nice things. He gonna put you on his level because he don't want you under him. Like, so that's not narcissistic. Narcs don't do that. They don't build you up and put you in better position. Sorry. If he would, if LaTrue was really narcissistic, Laonia would not be an influencer. He would have let her work that $10 an hour job. If he was in competition with her, he would have let her stay at Best Buy or at that what was it, hospital in registration, making $12 an hour. He would have let her do that. But no, because he was your husband and he knew the game, he had the sauce, and he knew how you can make 6-7 figures staying home and being able to spend time with your kids, plus afford daycare amongst other things, and not have to spend all your check just on daycare. He put you on. That's why he did what he did, because he was your husband. Narcs, manipulators, controllers, they don't do that. They don't put you on, especially not with they in the same. And that was his biggest mistake, giving you the sauce to his business, his lane. That was his biggest mistake, and you became his biggest downfall. And now you using it against him, constantly saying, "Oh, he was in competition with you," and that was one of the things that drew you to Johnell, because Johnell was introducing you to people. Ma'am, it's because of the truth that you even know a majority of the people that you know in Atlanta. Johnny Blaze. LaTrue knew her first. His management. That was his management first. Like, make it make sense. I wouldn't be surprised if that Alex person wasn't his publicist first. So you got to make it make sense when you dragging this man's name still through the mud and subbing him because it don't make sense. And that's why I say people could tell you anything, y'all, but if the actions don't align, don't believe it. Don't believe it. Because words, child, the stuff she say don't make no sense. That's all I'm going to say. It makes no sense. If this man was all this and that, if he was so controlling, if he was in competition with you and didn't want to see you win, you wouldn't even be, because you said you didn't want to do this, but yet you still in that same profession. You still an influencer even after the divorce. So if he made you do this and you cried not to be an influencer and didn't want to be on the internet, why are you still here? Why are you still here? Why you ain't utilizing those degrees you say you have? Why you not modeling like you said you said you was a model before, but you didn't put professional in the front of it because child ain't nothing was y'all. Let me stop. Let me not. It's gonna get a little crazy. Hey, Miss Josephine. Hey, honey. Hey, Aisha. You say, did anyone catch when she said I can have these babies at any time now? That will be in the NICU. She's setting. Yep, that's true though. Y'all remember Neo said that also. Neo said because of everything, all the turmoil and stuff that's going on, she's seen premature or she's seen NICU in her energy or something like that because of all the stuff going on. Hey, my dream star. You said I looked at the video again and that is the outfit she had on because the bathroom video is the same day. Okay, clock it. What did I say? That man did not open that door, and that's what set her off. Because she done showed up to his house plenty of times, according to the streets, baby. And he did not open the door, whether he had another woman in there or not. He left her arse outside. And clock this also. She said it herself. Y'all remember when she had that her last rant, 2 months ago, when she said he was making a difference between the twins and he tripped to going into this the doctor's office and all that. On one of those posts, she said leaving a pregnant woman outside is crazy work. No, nasty work. That's what she meant. Okay? So it ain't the first time he done did it. She done been outside plenty of times banging on that door like a crazy woman. I seen in my dream star. I gotta watch it again though, because when I'm doing stuff, multitasking, and I watch videos, I don't really pay attention to them. So I'm gonna have to watch it again. Miss Gigi, hey Miss Gigi, you said she did another live today praising the first baby daddy and how he always supported her. She said she is relocating to be close to her dad and friend. Yep, sure did. We gonna play a few of those clips too. Shout out to my source because she keeps sending them to me now. But now it just I find it ironic, y'all. Peep the play. Now all of a sudden you praising, because if y'all notice, baby daddy number one ain't been in the mentions in a while. When was the last time she mentioned him or anything was said about him? Because people was literally saying how can he be so active when he's never around? He live in a whole nother state. You never see the kids with him. She always got her own kids. So how are you giving him so much credit when he's not even involved? A daddy that lives out of, I'm not saying he's a DB, right? Because he could be doing a little something financially, but time invested is what counts when kids are in those crucial age stages, where they need their mama and their daddy, especially the boy. So how can a man that lives in a totally different state be an active parent? It's impossible. It's impossible. We see you have your kids all the time. We see when you want to go out of the country, out of the state, whatever, you call your daddy to come babysit. That man ain't helping you. So now you want to give him praises because you know you need him on your side because everybody else against you. Now you got to go back to to plan scheme number one like she did with RH. Peep the pattern, y'all. When it was RH, who did she rely on? Who did she constantly tag and give praises to? Baby daddy number one. When it was RH, baby daddy number one got all the credit. Now that it's, and then once, while RH was going through it, baby daddy number one and Johnell got all the credit. Now that her and Johnell going through it, baby daddy number one getting all the credit. And it was a post, and before I play this other clip, let's get on Sleepy a little bit. Let's get on him. Because he had a whole lot to say when he was giving his little inputs. Now you quiet and want to act like you just been so busy with the Bible that you forgot about your cheering. When people was in your DM warning you that your kids was going through HELL with they mama and her new Ninja Turtle, you ain't had nothing to say besides, oh, my kid's in good hands. My baby mama, she do this and she do that for the kids. And I appreciate my baby mama so much. And she's the best baby mama ever. Man, bye. You don't want to be on child support so bad. You will say whatever. You will say whatever. Keep in mind, this is the same person who literally made a post in response to me because I did a video on him, y'all. Saying how he works a 9 to 5, he got 7 cheering, and he can't spread his time out like that because he has to work. He can't leave his job. Because I called him out about missing out on certain events for his kids at school where the parent is wanted for certain events and, him not being active. I called him out on a lot. So he thought he was going to rebuttal me, and he let me know that he have 7 cheering. He works a 9 to 5, and he even brought up the whole, when you working for the white man and this and that and that and this. That ain't no excuse. They not letting LaTruth make no excuses. So why are you having any? What's good for the goose is good for the gander, right? Now he quiet. Hold on, let me find them posts. Because like I said, he had a lot to say. So Laonia had, I don't know if it was a post or a video she had put up, y'all, and this was a while back. So Sleepy decides to comment and said, it was a post that Laonia made about her and Johnell. And Sleepy comments and says, it's crazy that you was with whatchamacallit all that time and me just meeting Johnell X Young, he tagged him. I sense a way better spirit and relationship he has with you and the kids. I pray Yahweh Bahasham Yahawashi will be done. With praying hands. So you put that, listen, y'all, he was sucking Johnell so hard in line your comments early on in the saga. Now you hush mouth. Now you ain't got no. The same way you was praising this man too to get brownie points with your baby mama for being on her side. You need to come out and have the same level of vocal ability that you had then. You need to have it now that all of this turmoil is going on, and your baby mama then put out on the internet how this man was the devil. Mr. I sensed a way better spirit. What spirit did you sense? What spirit did you sense? Because your baby mama said Johnell is the devil. He got a whole demon side to him. So what was you? You must have been smelling that Lavoyalty love body butter. That must be what you sensed. Because you sure ain't sensed good character. Clown. So Laonia comments and responds and says, wow, this means a lot coming from you. Stamp of approval. Whole time she going through HELL with Ninja Turtle behind the scenes. Whole time. So he makes a post, Sleepy again. I'm proud of my BM, Miss Brianna. And she one of the best mamas I could ever have, hands down. She makes sure the kids good and do whatever it takes to make sure our kids and I have a great relationship no matter what. Can't wait to see them spring break. You know why you're so proud? And she one of the best mamas? Because you ain't even got to keep them. That's why. You don't have to do your part as long as you co-sign and validate her on the internet. You don't have to be a daddy. That's why you so proud. And I be gassing up too if I ain't gotta never babysit my children. So she shares it and says, all of this was to make RH look bad, y'all. Oh, thank you. Shout out to my baby daddy. He makes this co-parenting teamwork so easy. Him and his wife. It truly takes a village and he understands the assignment. Our kids is all that matters, period. Now, mind you, this is the same wife. This lady was with her baby daddy when him and her was, doing a do. Okay? That lady don't like LaOnya, which is why LaOnya got to pull up at that gas station when she go deliver them cheering. She can't pull up at that lady front door like she did. Last time she pull up at that lady front door, Sleepy pull out them pit bulls, trying to prove to his wife that them cheering wasn't for him. And that came from her mouth, not mine. Verbatim. Verbatim, baby. Okay? Let me see if I got another one, because it was another one. It was another one, y'all. Hold up. Okay, I found it. So, wait, let's see. So, I think I don't know if this was when RH that interview came out and RH was saying how um this was when RH put out that video of him and LaOnya going back and forth, and LaOnya was putting RH clothes out, throwing his clothes out, and RH said it was because she wanted him to adopt those kids, and he told her no, right? So that's the same video where LaOnya or RH was like, you trying to be like his wife, the baby daddy wife. And LaOnya was like, she fat dummy. And they was going back and forth, whatever. So RH had made some statements in an interview about that video. And I don't know if I think him and Sleepy was kind of having words on Facebook where RH made a comment and said, you talking against me with your baby mama, but you should have been paying me child support because I took care of your kids for years and you was nowhere around. So just like she was telling you stuff about RH, she was telling RH stuff about you too, dummy. You don't think that woman was pillow talking with her husband? She had him calling him daddy since the first time he met her. Y'all know what that remind me of? Y'all remember was it Don't Be a Menace to Society while drinking juice in the hood with the Wayans brothers when Dashiki kids was calling Marlon, not Marlon, what's the other one name, y'all? Not Keenan, it's not Marlon, Sean. Daddy, are you my daddy? Are you our daddy? That's what they remind me of, y'all. Are you our daddy? I'm so weak. Oh my God. Your cheering was calling another man daddy. But you come out trying to convince people that you always been active. How? How? We didn't even know, child. LaOnya and LaTrue and the little chocolate baby, they went on a TV show, a public Georgia news station, because her video went viral about her son getting bullied or something like that when she was singing to him in the car. LaTrue and her and that baby went on that TV show, and on the front, because I have the screenshots and the clip, on the front, you can see where it says Isaiah Hampton, Brianna Hampton, Robert Hampton. And when the news lady started talking, she was like, I want to say she said something along the lines, but as his father, how does it make you feel? Da, 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 da. This is why we didn't know you existed. You didn't even try to assert yourself, or should I say, insert yourself into anything that was going on. Why you wait till after? And I should have been asked this question, but since we here, Why you wait till after your baby mama and her husband divorced to make it be known that you're the dad of these children? Why we didn't know before? Most of the internet didn't even know these kids had a biological dad because LaTruth was so active with them. And now y'all want to try to make it seem like this man was never there, or he wasn't, or she was a single mom even while she was married. Child, bye. Ain't nobody falling for that. Hold on, y'all. I'm about to read what he put. What? Wow. 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 Let me read this. Lord have mercy. So he put in on your comments, y'all. Sleepy, baby daddy number one. He put, been quiet long enough, my G. You said this. What LaTruth struck a nerve when he said that. When LaTruth told him you should have been paying me child support. And LaTruth was like, you running after me for child support, but you got 3 kids with this man, and you don't even have him on child support. And rightfully so. Why he can't make those statements? Because it's true. You ran after RH for child support with 1 child, but the ninja you got 3 kids with, it ain't no smoke, no pressure, none of that. And she complains about him too, y'all, behind the scenes. So, but they want to be buddy buddy and act like they have the best co-parenting relationship on camera, child. It's all for validation. So he says, been quiet long enough, my G. You said I should have been paying you. Laugh out loud, bro. You a joke. Ask your wife, your ex-wife, how I've been taking care of my kids, sending her money for years, but she kept that from you because she said you want to argue or be controlling when my name being brought up. Let me insert right there, sir, because there's a video on TikTok that went viral in the saga where she was saying that little 300 ain't enough. Y'all, she literally was saying, sitting 300 every so often, that ain't enough for them kids. My husband, he got a daughter outside of this house and he makes sure she good. If his baby mama lights get cut off, he paying that bill just because his daughter in that house. And I'm not saying you have to do this and that, etc., etc. But just because you have a wife, you still got to take care of the kids that you have outside of the home also. That came from her. That came from her, baby. She put that on the internet. So when you want to talk about your baby mama telling you that she ain't mentioning what you doing because her husband is controlling, make it make sense. She put that video out on TikTok. LaTruth didn't even know that video existed. Most of the content and the receipts that we was putting out, RH came out publicly and said it really shook him because he didn't even know half of that stuff existed. She was making lives about the first baby daddy while she was in the home with RH, and he didn't even know this. So when you want to talk about, oh, well, your baby mama told me she can't tell you what I'm doing because you controlling. Do you really believe that? That was her husband. You don't think she was saying how much of a ain't-ish ninja you was? It's another video out there. I have the receipt. I even posted it in a video a while ago, y'all, where RH and Laonya was sitting in the car, and I'm pretty sure y'all remember this. And they were talking about bitter baby mamas, bitter baby daddies. And LaTruth was talking about bitter baby mamas. And before he can even really get his words out good, she cut him off to say how good of a husband and a father he is and why she don't have to worry about her baby daddy, this one right here, because her husband picks up that slack. Thank God for my husband because I ain't even got to worry about that ninja, that DB. The video is still out there, sir. So it seemed to me like she was playing both of y'all. Child. So he say, why you think she never put me on child support? Because I've been doing my part. No, she didn't put you on child support because she knows she can't get nothing from you. You work a 9 to 5. You got 7 kids. What is she gonna get? $100 for each child, if that, because they go by your income. She knew she couldn't get nothing. That's why she didn't waste her time putting you on child support. And more often than not, Dana's, aka DNA tests, are mandatory in some states when you put a man on child support. That's why it ain't because you've been doing for your kids. It's because she know she wouldn't get nothing anyways. Because if you've been doing this the same, your wife is the same person that will be frustrated because she have to pay for everything when they go meet you, including when they was going on a plane. She got to buy the plane tickets. Uh, she have to send money with them if they go and do extracurricular activities with you, whether it be the fair or the movies. She got to send food with them. Sir, so you couldn't have been doing that much to stay off of child support. That's why she didn't put you on child support. It ain't because I guarantee you, if you was making a bag like RH making, that child support would have been on you. Okay? It would have been on you. So let's see where we at, y'all. It says, why you think she never put me on child support? Because I've been doing my part. This is sad, bro. Another man shouldn't want to put another man down, especially a black man. In this world, it's already hard enough. You said your part. You co-signed her. Ain't that putting another man down? And you didn't know what was going on. So it says, I don't agree with child support at all, especially when a man is taking care of his responsibilities. Other than that, I've been staying out y'all business for years. Well, if you don't agree with child support, you should have been the same man to come and co-sign the fact that RH was taking care of your kids while he was with your baby mama. You should have been co-signing for him because he saved you a lot of money doing for your kids because you the same person who came out and said, matter of fact, he said it right here. Let me just read it. He says, because that was your wife. But again, paying you for taking her as a wife, when you took her as a wife, you took all of her, fam. That goes for any man when dealing with a woman, bro. But this my first and last time getting in this ish. I got lives to be saving. Keep the commandments fair. Okay, peep that last part. When you took her as a wife, you took all of her, bro. That's equivalent to thank you for taking care of my kids, big homie, and my baby mama. Now I ain't gotta do nothing. That's what that mean, y'all. That's what that mean. Yeah, when you take on a woman, you take on her kids, as a package, but if they got a daddy, they got a daddy. He didn't have to play, he didn't have to step in and play dad role. Them kids wasn't calling him stepdaddy Robert or stepdaddy LaTrue. They was calling him daddy. They were branded under Hampton. Laonia would literally go live, and I don't y'all know I don't know if he signed the birth certificate for Laonia's kids. I'm not sure because when she would go live when she was with LaTrue, if she would tag her kids, they had Hampton as their last name. Because it's a clip or a screenshot that I have in my receipt folder where she went live with her daughter and she had tagged Lauren Hampton. Yep. Wait, let's see. And it was a video. I wish I could find this video, but I think she deleted it. It was a video that Laonia did when she was with RH, and she was saying how close of a bond that LaTruth and Lauren had, to where LaTruth could be out working, and Lauren will literally stay up all night until her daddy, LaTruth, got home just to make sure he got home safe and so he could tell her he good night and he loved her. She would wait for him to do that every night. That came from Laonia. So to sit there and act like this man did not play the role that he played is sad. It's sad because it ain't too many stepdaddies slash daddies that's gonna step up and play a role like that. It ain't too many left, baby. And you about to find out with 6 children. You about to find out. It ain't too many that's gonna play that role. My whole purpose of what I'm saying is give that man his credit. You ain't gonna have no peace on your platform until you do it. Like we've been saying for the longest, no marriage is perfect. We get it. You and RH did not have a perfect marriage. It was toxic. Y'all was not meant to be together. But you exaggerated everything that you said when it involved that man, and you took his credit away. You took away the fact that he stepped up for your kids. You took that credit away. And it's sad. It's real sad. And that's why you going through what you going through. Because you played on one man's top. You came to the internet trying to destroy one man and using another man for malice intent to antagonize the ex-man. And now you going through what you going through. It's called karma. It's called karma. Hold on, y'all. What? Yeah, it's called karma. Like, make it make sense. Ain't no sympathy when malicious intent is involved. It's hard. Like, nobody want to see, especially as a woman, y'all. We automatically sympathize with women. We have compassion. All of those things come easy when it's women. If you see a woman crying on the internet, you automatically sympathize with that woman because we women, right? But when it's dealing with her and her patterns of behavior and stuff that we've seen, covering the story, following the story, it's so hard to sympathize with her. It's like you want to, but you can't because you keep remembering the role that she played. And the reason why she got with Johnell in the first place. And I keep trying to get the answers for why. This is what she need to come on here and say. Because I have questions, okay? Why, when you seen those red flags, you claim that you had every red flag down packed because of your experience with your husband. That was your words. You said because of your situation in your marriage, you now know how to recognize those red flags and move accordingly. You won't allow yourself to go through the same thing again, right? That was her words. So if you seen an abusive side to this man on your very first, which was a lie, wasn't the first, but y'all early encounters, why did you stay? You wasn't in love with him. It was too early. Y'all had just met, right? It ain't like you didn't have other men in the rotation because you literally sent out text messages to 3 different men telling them you could no longer speak to them because of Johnell. So you stayed because you wanted to stay. You dealt with that because you wanted to, because you had a goal in mind. You was doing it from malice intent, and it just so happened y'all got so caught up that y'all procreated in the process. But you had malicious intent for popping out with Johnell, just like he had malicious intent for getting with you. He used you just like you used him. You might have never gained anything financially from him, but you very much got some things out of him. You constantly subbing RH still to this day. You even said in your story time video how what she said, y'all, she was like, he was, people seen the childish side of him and they didn't see that with Latrude. She didn't say Latrude name, but she said they didn't see that, so I looked at that as, oh, he's different, he's introducing me to people, trying to make it seem as though RH never introduced her or never put her on. If it wouldn't be for RH, you wouldn't have had the platform you have to put Johnell on. Make it make sense. Bruh, that's what people need to be calling her out about. The fact that she even saying stuff like that. Stop subbing your ex, ma'am. If you gonna hold Johnell accountable, hold him accountable strictly on what happened with y'all. RH ain't got nothing to do with that. Let that man stay on his healing journey. He ain't got nothing to do with what happened with you and Johnell. You are a grown woman. You claim, even in your story time, you saying and telling people how you seen the demon side of him at that premiere. Early encounter. So if you ask me, y'all, anything after that is null and void. Once you tell me that you know the red, and that's why I say she didn't go through what she said she went through with her husband. Because if she did, she wouldn't have allowed herself to go through it again. Make it make sense. That's like me going through my DV situation, getting with another man, seeing that he's abusive also, and then staying. And that's why you have to heal too. That's why you got to heal. I wish I would go down that road again. Come on now. Especially when they show you, when God is looking out for you and showing you that side of that person early on. That's the signs. If you prayed for him, he gave it to you. You ignored it. You ignored it. Hey, Miss Lisa Bailey. What's up, my girl? Brown skin goddess. Miss Cantina. Shout out to y'all. Hey, Tanya. Thank you, Tamika, for the super chat. You said, where can we see the video of her cussing outside his home? Is in my members only. The live I did a few days ago is the last live I did. That's the video. I played the clips in there. Hey, Dreamy girl. You say she deleted the live, but a lot of CCs have it. Which live, Miss Mel? Because I seen it on her page. Hey, I am her. Y'all talking about the story time? It's on her Facebook page. But the one where she was outside of his house, that's the one that she did on Instagram. Those automatically delete after you go live. Instagram don't save lives, I don't think. So that's the one that's on my that's the one that's in members only, y'all. Y'all have to have a membership to watch that one because she cussed the entire time. Like, no cap. Ask my members. They'll tell you. I couldn't monetize it. So I put it in members only. Hey Tajay, what's up, sister? Let me work my way down in these comments and we're gonna play some of these clips from her live she did today. Hey Tony, Topeka. Y'all, I'm starting to lose my voice all over again. Y'all see what I do for y'all? I'm supposed to be saving my voice. I said, let me get on here because they going to be fussing me. They're going to be fussing me if I go too many days without going live. Hey, Gandhi. Everything she says, she's talking about herself. That's a fact. That is a fact. What's up, Brian? Hey, Miss Wanda. I know I seen, 88 Brian. I know I seen your name. Miss Lisa. Say Lupac. 1000% true facts. What's up, SD? Hey, Miss Diane Cox, Miss Miriam, Casharell, shout out to y'all. Danny's World in the building. Alice Lindsay in the building. Miss Tina G. Okay. Shout out to y'all, Miss Shalene. Danny's World say, as she talking about him begging her back, girl, he does it because he knows that's all it takes for your gullible self to take him back in. And that's the thing, y'all. That's why don't fall for that. Don't fall for it. That Ring doorbell camera, that was some crap to me. Because at the end of the day, she's like, well, she said, if I'm such a bad person, why is he outside of my Ring door camera begging me to take him back? Or I didn't hear him begging her to take him back. I'm sorry. I heard him saying, come out and talk. Did y'all hear him begging? Because I didn't hear begging. I heard him saying, come outside and talk. That's not begging to me. Sorry, that ain't begging. Begging is, baby, please, please, baby, baby, please, please, baby, 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 please. That's begging, okay? He didn't do that. And think about it. If you got a woman who's literally financing your whole life, your business, everything, putting gas in your car, paying whatever bill you need, buying you all this jewelry, funding, investing in all your businesses, buying your body butter, creating your labels, promoting it for you to make money from it. why would you not want that person back either? Like, make it make sense. You was going above and beyond, Miss Don't Be a Wife to a Boyfriend. You was doing too much. Of course he gonna beg. Any man gonna beg, especially if they know they need you. Let's keep it a buck. Johnell is not an actor that's making millions of dollars. He's in a position, he's in an active position where he needs a primary hustle and he can do acting secondary, y'all. That's where he's at with his acting right now, which is why he needed her for so much, because he's not getting the roles that a B, or C list actor would get to, to keep them afloat financially. So she was that to him. She was his primary source of income. Okay. She was keeping him afloat. And that's why he was holding on so tight to her. That's why he went against his mother's wishes of telling him to cut her loose. That's why. That's why he was there while she was going through what she was going through with her husband. That's why. He wasn't there because he loved her or he wanted to be with a freshly divorced mother with 4 kids from other men. You really think, why you think so many people's like, dang, what is it? It gotta be something. This man is a bachelor. He's single. He ain't got no kids. He's a up and coming actor. Why would he want a single mother, freshly divorced with 4 kids, with already 2 baby daddies? That's the question people kept asking when they seen them together. Think about it. Why would he want that when he could easily go get him a woman who also don't have no kids, who's also an actress in the same field as him, who don't have no baby daddy drama, who ain't coming out of divorce? He could have went got him another woman on that type of time. But he chose her because she, from the beginning, she was giving him her money, y'all. Buying him all these extravagant gifts, just showering him, showering. She said her love language is giving. That's why we can't sit here and make it no other reason outside of her being his financial backer. It ain't because he loved her. It ain't because he just wanted a freshly divorced single mother with 4 kids. Child, that's not why. Thank you, Miss Mel, for the super chat. You says what happened to with the private baby shower? That's a good question, Miss Mel. The one, the real quote unquote baby shower, because she said the virtual one was fake. Okay, the one where she got everything that she put on that registry, she said that one was fake. The real one was the one with her family members, where she literally didn't need nothing else. That never happened, apparently. It never happened. Thank you, Lativia. Miss Melanie said, I only feel sorry for the kids. The mother is pure garbage. I feel sorry for them babies too, because even in the midst of this now, think about it, y'all. We didn't see where this girl would literally go live and she would just be in a slouch. Like, don't want to get out the bed, just all in the bed live. We done seen times where she looked like she had never even changed her clothes, doing a whole nother live the next day, still in the bed. While them kids is spending for themselves. They walking in the house from school, asking about food while she shushing them away. Child. So I can only imagine what they going through now that this big old not divorce child, this big old breakup didn't happen. Are you giving your kids the attention that they need while you no longer have this man to take that attention away? That's what we need to know. We don't care about all that other stuff. We concerned about them cheering. That's what we concerned about. Because you can't make a man act right. You got to keep it pushing. Any woman waiting on a man to act right, you going to be waiting like a fool. If a man show you who he are, child, who he is, believe him the first time and keep it pushing. Especially if God send you them signs early on. And that goes for vice versa. If a woman show you who she is the first time, keep it pushing. That's God's way of looking out for you and trying to save you from that heartbreak. Hey, Miss Renee. Yes, y'all, hit that like button for your girl. Shout out to y'all. Hey, Fab Five. She said, I don't see how people can even listen to her lies, delusional, and foolishness. For real. For real. They be listening too. Hey, Renee Howard. You say she's telling the half truths. I'm sure she provoked the clown just like she did RH. Yup. I'm a rebuttal that lie from earlier. My source still sending me some clips. Hey, Nakia. She did it to herself. Southside Black Butterfly in the building. Thank you, Miss Mel, for the super chat again. You say, why she need RH money then? Miss, I make more money. Okay. If you make so much more than your baby daddies, plural, why did you go on a whole fake DV plots? Not scam child. A whole fake DV plot all over the internet just so you can get alimony. Why were you trying to get alimony in your divorce? When my daddy cooking gumbo. Yes, Lord. I ain't gotta cook today, y'all. He distracted me. My bad. Why did you go on that just so you can get alimony? Because you put that in your divorce decree, y'all. Miss, I make more money than both my baby daddies. Why did you intentionally hide your tax form where you made 420K from your lawyer and the judge? Why did you leave that out of the court process? Why? Questions that need answered. Because if it's all that, you wouldn't have never put RH on child support. And to keep it a buck, y'all, if I was in her situation, I would have never put RH on child support. And the reason being is because he the one who even put you in position for you to be able to take care of your kids without a man's help. He set you up with that fan page. That Miss Brianna page, that's her fan page, y'all. That wasn't her personal page. That's the one that RH set her up with. The one she was bragging on the internet, how her husband put her in that position and set her up with that fan page. If it wasn't for my husband, I wouldn't even have this fan page. That's the one. That's reason enough right there to not you like, girl, you make 6-7 figures from social media and your ex-husband is only paying $1,400 in child support. Did you really need that? Like, maybe she do, y'all. Maybe it's something we don't know. Okay? Maybe it's something we don't know. Gots to be. Hey, Real Talk with Trinity. You say a degree is no flex. There are so many unemployed 504 BA degrees out here. No child left behind. Okay? Shout out to his little secret for the membership. Welcome to the family. Hey, Miss Teresa. Sugar Shack in the building. Hold on, y'all. Once I get to the bottom of these comments, we're gonna go over a little bit of her live she did because I just noticed we didn't made it to the 2 hour mark and I need to rest my voice. Hey Giselle, what I might do is I might shut this one down and do another live tomorrow where we go over her live she did earlier because I'm starting to lose my voice. And hopefully my premiere be done. Matter of fact, let me check it. Because if it's done, we can get into that. Dang, YouTube. It's still under review. What I might do is I might try to re-upload it, edit it a little bit, and re-upload it. Cause it ain't no way, y'all. I might have had three clips where it was a profanity word, and that's it. So I don't know why they even flagged that one. She will not give LaTrue no credit for nothing. Sure won't. Queen Lupac, we need to do a members only live when you feel. I definitely will, Miss Charlene. I definitely will. God spare this week. I'm gonna do a members only this week coming up. Hey, billable hours. Hey, Miss Nina, Miss Amanda. Who am I? You say why she looking up to the ceiling while talking? On what? You talking about, is it the live she did today, y'all? I never even noticed that, child. But you know, a lot of people when they look up, they be lying. They be lying when they don't look at you straight. Anonymous says she wants TMZ um or Shade Room. She want them to pick up the story. Yup, I agree because y'all pay attention. Notice how she did. If y'all notice, whenever her and Johnell would be going through it, she never posts the stuff on her big fan page, her Miss Brianna page. It would be on her Lil Brianna battle page, right? Now since they going through it, it's being posted on all her pages. She trying to she trying to clock that bag. Pay attention. She trying to get back everything she spent on Johnell through exposing him on the internet. That's what it is. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. And ain't nothing wrong with it, child, because I want it back too. Okay. But that's what she doing. That's what she doing. That's her reason for exposing him. She trying to clock a bag on him. Hey, the real YouTube T. It ain't got nothing to do with, oh, it was loud and promoting him. So I'm gonna be loud and exposing him too. Girl, say you trying to get you a bag. Okay? You need that bag. Them babies finna come soon. You want that bag. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all, y'all. She trying to clock that bag on Johnell back. Hey, Miss Pamela. She was bashing his butt online. Yep, I went and found that interview clip. And what did the caption say that baby daddy last name was? His last name is Donaldson. Donaldson. Hey, Jaisha, Erica Cooper. Shout out to all my new people that's in, baby. Shout out to y'all because we are up to, hold on, we was just at 7,000. We up to 7,133 new subbies. Shout out to y'all. That support is very much appreciated. It make me feel like I'm doing something right because my supporters is growing every single day. Y'all keep me going, okay? Because if it wouldn't be for y'all, listen, the drama is not worth it. So this is for y'all. I would love for you to cover the Kushane Carter case as well as this one, Lupac. Wait, Kushane Carter? That name sound familiar. Who is that? Is that an influencer? Kushane. Why does that name sound familiar? Let me know, Annie. Hey, VV Gemini. Pretty Green Eyes say, good evening, Lupac. Let's not forget how that he don't have the money for his 3 kids, but yet he is in a Harley Davidson club. His priority is way off. Yup. With all that fake Mr. T jewelry on he be wearing. You got money for Timu jewelry, but you ain't got no money for your cheering, though. Thank you, Miss Glenda, for the super. I appreciate your support. Oh, I didn't even see y'all. Send me all of that. Shout out to y'all. Thank y'all so much for y'all support. Mav do say, hey, Pac, Sleepy is a fraud, just like Laonia. I hate this for those children. How his children lived with a man for 6 years and he never sat and talked to him man on man. Okay, listen. That's what got me. Why is it that? But you know what, Mav Deuce? LaTrue did say they spoke before, but ain't no way a man, if I'm a man, y'all, that's just like not even just a man, because I'm a mama. If my kid's gonna be around a woman, I want to meet her. Period. Because ain't gonna be no mistreatment, nothing over here. But and that should be more so for a man because he has a daughter. Lauren is a girl, okay? Ain't no way my baby mama getting married and I'm not gonna sit down and have a one-on-one man talk with the man that's gonna be living in the house with my children. That speaks about in 6 years. 6 years, RH and that first baby daddy never had a conversation. Well, they had a little brief one on the phone. And I think it didn't happen till after the divorce. That should tell you something. But you always been involved and active. Stir by. Thank you, Miss Shalene, for the super. Appreciate your support, my girl. Hey, loving my curves. Miss Elby in the building. Nina. You say Ari's innocent. Get over it. Wait. I'm not reading that out loud. Too, we heard the tapes. You are okay. Let me say this. You heard, if you gonna put that label on RH, Miss Nina, you have to put that label on Laonya as well. Because we heard the same verbal abuse from both sides. So in order to label RH as a monster, you have to label Laonya as one too. Because just like he called her the B word, she called him the B word also. I mean, this is not something that's out of the norm in relationships. MFers cuss each other out on a day-to-day basis, but it gets magnified once it hits the internet. But like I said, if you're gonna label him, you gotta label her as well. Because we heard it from both sides. And that's why we said you can't call him. We don't have no proof of RH putting hands and feet on her. That's what we don't have. But we have heard audio with them cussing each other out. We've heard that. We do have a video of her knocking his hat off and throwing Powerade on him while he about to go to work in the back hollering, do something, do something. Would that be considered a monster as well? Let me know. It's not that we trying to make him out to be a victim, but what we're saying is she took her basic marital problems, brought it to the internet, and manipulated her truth as if this man was over there choking and dragging her for 6 years of her marriage. When she's the one who first came out and said it was only verbal, and she put it in her lie detector test. Let's keep it a buck. I done heard and seen everything in this saga because I've been in it since the beginning. And if I had felt any inclination that this man put hands or feet on that woman, I would not be supporting him. But I do know that verbal is a mutual thing. And she definitely played that role very well, making it seem as though she was just an innocent little victim, knowing doggone well this girl was putting out half audios. But guess who was putting out the full audios? LaTrue, the quote unquote monster that some of y'all trying to portray. Why is that? Why is that? We've heard from people that were on her side, including Ayana was one of them, where she literally said, "Oh, I didn't witness none of that." The long message that Ayana that was on Ayana's page, where it said, all of these so-called instances that happened. Ayana even came out and said, "Laonya, the one who typed that up and posted it on her page." When Ayana first came out co-signing Laonya, Ayana said Laonya was sitting right next to her telling her what to say. She said, "I never witnessed nothing physical. I only know what my friend told me." That's it. That's it. So we got to keep it a buck. We can't just sit here and act like uh people don't argue in marriages. It don't get heated. Stuff don't happen. And that's what they made it seem like with RH's situation. Like, uh, they marriage was supposed to be perfect, and nobody's marriage is perfect. People have altercations. They got people that the older generation and fought child. They've been married 60 something years. I'm not saying that it's okay, y'all. Don't get it misconstrued. But it's the way she portrayed her husband, knowing that's not what it was. And if you're gonna use an audio of him calling her the B word, then you can't leave the audio out of her calling him one. That's all I'm saying. You got to look at it at a mutual aspect because it wasn't one sided. They were toxic to each other. That's it, that's all. And that man he don't deserve to be called no monster, and he don't deserve to be called an bruiser unless you gonna call her one too. Are we gonna be unfair and make it seem as though, oh, women ain't stronger than, women are weaker than men? So child by they got some women out here that'll put a man flat on his back. I didn't see videos on the internet of women laying men out, men being scared. I don't agree with that. Thank you, Divine. A like it like. Yeah, y'all, give me them like it like. Hey, Miss Flo B, what's up, my girl? Yes, you gonna have to catch the replay. You got to catch the replay. We've been on here for over 2 hours. Hey, Painter Victoria. I mean, Victoria's child. I'm seeing things now, y'all. Hey, pretty green eyes. Like, I don't like, that's not cool. That's not cool. And I don't like when, and you see, normally I block people like that. When they throw certain names out there or say certain things, because I feel like if you gonna come into this situation, come into it with an open mind, educate yourself, make sure you know all the facts and you've seen all the receipts before you cast judgment on certain parties. Because you can't label that man as a monster. If you've been watching the saga in its entirety, then you know that's not the case. You know that's not the case. Like we didn't see everything that did happen in this situation. We didn't seen it. We have the clip where Laonia clearly said it was never physical. It was only verbal in that tote situation. And in the tote situation, we didn't broke that down umpteen times. And guess who was the aggressor? Her. She was. We got the police report. The hospital document was fake. Like, man, it's too much, y'all. It's too much. Okay? It's too much. A whole lot of stuff didn't transpire. Miss Madeline says a married couple, I agree their marriage was toxic. They both verbally abused each other, but physical/DV from RH, no. Remember, the judge even dismissed those charges. Laonia stated he never did. Okay. It came straight from the horse's mouth. Granted, yes, we heard the audios of them cussing at each other on both parties. But like I said, you can't come out your mouth and call him a monster and let her just slide or act like you ain't heard the audios of her acting like a dude towards her husband, being very aggressive. We can't let that slide. That's crazy. Exactly, Lupac. She said, do something, do something. Like she was tough. She sure wasn't scared of him, that's for sure. She was never scared of him. She calls this on her dang wait, she calls this on her dang on herself, but he filed too. Who are you talking about, Johnell now, or you talking about the situation with RH and Latruth? I mean RH and Bree. Hey, Miss Allie J. Like y'all really have to, and that's why I know I probably have a lot of people in here that some may follow the saga, some may have not followed the saga. You know, some came in the middle. I'm getting a lot of new subscribers who just, you know, coming into it. Y'all have to see all the receipts, y'all. This dates back 2 years. It's a lot of inconsistencies. It done been fake documents. It's a lot. A person who is really a bruise ain't going through those lengths to prove it. You know, like it just don't happen. You ain't trying to hurt people in the process of trying to prove something that's supposed to be true either. It's too much than transpired within this saga for her to be labeled as a victim. That's basically what I'm saying. And I ain't saying, like I said from the beginning, don't misconstrue it with Johnell being innocent, because no way, shape, form, or fashion is he innocent if he put hands and feet on her. But she ain't innocent either if it was reciprocated, because it was said that it was done on both sides from people on her side. It was said. And guess what? We still have yet to hear from Johnell's side also. When you go to court, the judge ain't listening to one party. Are they? You innocent until proven guilty. The judge want to see both sides. They want receipts from both sides. That's how I operate my show over here. And you know what's crazy? If you look at the Me Too movement, you believe the victim until they give you a reason not to. And Laonia gave us every reason in the book not to believe her story, which is why she lost so much support. If y'all ever ask yourself, for the ones that, you know, that are confused or, you know, only seeing half of the story, if y'all ever ask yourself why she lost so much support, why so many people are over her, it's because of the role she played on social media in the midst of the situation with her husband and now what's going on with Johnell. She lied for everyone she wants, and when it doesn't work, work out, she go for bad. Miss Madden said, I don't agree with that as well. My sister 4 feet and will put into a man. She goes hard, ashtray, telephone, her own car, etc. Listen, it's some firecrackers out there, y'all. Keep that in mind. It's some women, y'all. I got some women in my family. I'm from the boot, okay? Women are real aggressive in Louisiana. And that's probably why I'm a more so I have a different standpoint because I know how the women out here get down. Like what Laonia doing, what she did on the internet, that would never fly in Louisiana. Because for one, you getting a man face out here, they gonna give you what you looking for. They gonna give you what you're looking for. Men fight women out here, and they don't look at it as a bruise. Okay, they don't look at it as that. It's crazy, but you put your hands on a man out here and see what's gonna happen. See if he let you slide. You say, I had to come out the bushes, and whoever said RH is a monster, people need to stop using their perception for their own reflection. Lupac, Jahu, if you coming in now, you have missed a lot. And then you had to be following prior to split as well. Yep. Y'all got to, y'all. If y'all are new supporters of mine, y'all just coming in, y'all gotta catch some of my older videos. Go watch some of my older lives, but mainly my videos because my videos have all the receipts. Start from the beginning when if you want to. If you got downtime and you trying to catch up and see her character and see what's going on, start from the beginning and watch the videos. That way you can have a little more knowledge into the situation and just be up on game knowing what didn't happen, what didn't transpire. Because a lot has happened. Most of us who are in this position now were supporters of hers in the beginning. A lot of people that support RH now, a lot of the bloggers, the content creators, y'all, they supported her first. It was because of her inconsistencies that they stopped supporting her. That's a fact. His little secret said exactly, Lupac. A real DV victim hides their scars most of the time. Someone recognizes the signs and report it to authorities. Nothing she says is credible. Sadly, that's a fact. Yep. And she even said, y'all, if y'all notice, and that's why I say, if y'all knew, go watch my older videos. But it was a receipt I read to y'all a while back. She put out early on in the saga where she was saying, she was talking about when she would call the cops, right? Let me read it. Matter of fact, I got a little time. I'm going to read it to y'all and I'm going to get off here. Let's see. Let me pull it up. Because this receipt was crucial. Very crucial. And it shows how she changed her narrative. The only reason why she went from emotional and verbal to physical is because she was trying to get alimony in her divorce. That's the only reason. And you, like I said, you have to have been following the train of events to know this. When she came out, it was because of the tote situation. Pay attention to things that she said in the interviews and all of that. It's all going line. It wasn't, oh, I was trying to save face or save his image. That's why I didn't say certain. That's a lie, y'all. Pay attention. The proof is in the pudding. It's all out there. I'm telling you. Everything aligns. You just have to look at all the older videos. Where's this doggone receipt? Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. I done clipped this receipt so many times and I still wait, it might be in my other stuff. All right, here it is. So, like I said, she posted this early on in the saga when she was still using Miss LaTruth. She said it was a video. I wish I had the video, but I only have the caption that she put on it. She says, this the Bruce I was talking about for 6 years. Emotional and mentally draining daily. The house was in my name. He couldn't get, he couldn't get a place because of the eviction. He finally got approved after paying double deposit and rent. He says I didn't help him through his cancer journey. I'm such a bad wife and a liar. Wait, this ain't the one. Hold on, y'all. Such a bad wife and a liar and crazy he wouldn't leave. Oh, yeah, this is it. She says, he says I didn't help him through his cancer journey. I'm such a bad wife and a liar and crazy, but he wouldn't leave. Never. So why do y'all think I called the police? He would never leave. So she put this out, right? Early on in the saga. But then when she started going on those fake DV campaigns on all them different platforms talking about the DV and whatnot, and I got the clip where she told the ladies up there, it's plenty of times I called the police and the police would never do nothing. Like when he leave, I have to be dealing with it again. But she didn't specify like she did in this message because she wanted it to seem as though he was putting his hands on her when he wasn't. They would get into arguments or H wouldn't leave and she would call the cops and make it seem like he was putting his hands on her. But because RH would record it, that's why the cops didn't sign. Come on now, y'all. Y'all think if a wife called the police on her husband and she could prove that he putting hands and feet on her, the cop gonna just tell them to go in separate rooms? Make it make sense. Y'all really think a cop gonna tell a husband or a wife to just go in separate rooms if they up in there, if she didn't told them cops that he put his hands on her? Which state do that happen? You got to make it make sense, baby. But like I said, it's so many inconsistencies. Just with what I read, she literally stated this on an interview later on down the line. See, when you tell one lie, you have to tell a bunch more other lies to keep up with that one. And that's where she went wrong at. And that's why she lost a lot of her support because her lies were so inconsistent. People was catching on. And we were able to rebuttal everything she put out with what she put out. That's it and that's all. Like I said, none of that takes away from the fact that, granted, her and RH had a toxic marriage. They were up in there cussing each other out. That, in my opinion, that's normal, child, from Louisiana, to keep it a buck. A little verbal altercation is normal, okay? But the way she played it wasn't cool. She literally manipulated all of those situations. If y'all were here from the beginning and you know that she was on her campaign because she put it out there of, them cussing each other out and this and that. Well, she made it seem like RH was doing all the cussing until RH started putting audios out also. Remember when Ayana went live that day in the car with that orange sweater on, Ayana said, oh, let me fast forward it because I'm not going to play the whole thing. I'm going to just play the part where he said what he said. And if she want to play it, I'm going to let her do that on her own time. Why y'all think that was? Because it was to paint a narrative. It was to paint him as the villain, paint him as an abuser. Why you think she never played the parts where she was going in on him? Everything was fast forwarded. Fast forwarded. Make it make sense. If you ain't got nothing to hide, if you really over there being mistreated and abused, then you have no problem playing your portion of the audio that you recorded, right? Hey, Miss D. Hey, Kayla Love. What's up, my girl? You say, Lupac, we go a long way back. When you and Sweet Ma, that's how long I want to see the video when Bree had that sparkle outfit on when she went to Ja Wu-Tang event. I was cutting the H up. Bree lied about Fashion Week. Yep, sure did. Lied and say she was walking in Fashion Week. She walked in Fashion Week, all right. Gracie Dow says, I'm new and loving the content. Thank you, Miss Gracie. I appreciate your support, my girl. Shout out to all my bushwatchers who falling out. Okay. Look at y'all. Look my girl, the soul lover woman. Look at my little voice. Even with the horses, I can hit a little tune, y'all. Thank you for that super, my girl. I miss you. All right, y'all. I'm finna jump up off of here. I'm going to make me some more tea because this one ain't got cold. I'm about to eat. I ain't ate all day. Hopefully YouTube hurry up and release my video. If not, I'm going to try to edit it and resubmit it and try to take the cussing out of it if I can, so that we can have this premiere for our good old Friday night, child. Okay? Hopefully, because they ain't never took this long, y'all. They doing me so bad. But I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I know I was supposed to go over those other clips from the live that she did today, but because I'm losing my voice, we're going to cover them tomorrow in the live that we do tomorrow. I don't know if I'll be live in the morning or the evening or afternoon. Y'all know how I go. It depends on my schedule, you know. So we'll see. I'll throw up the thumbnail whenever I get ready to go live. But shout out to y'all. I hope y'all have a great weekend. Thank y'all so much for all the supers. The support is just appreciated. I promise. I love you guys, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. I will, Miss Madeline. Thank you. Bye, y'all.
That goes by. People always ask me why black holes. Listen up, baby girl, shit, I'm about to let you know why I always got a black holes. Whoa. They talking shit up in my comments. Yeah, they don't know, but I'm about to block them. Cause every day, I block hoes. They be being shady, yeah. Whoa. Cause you know I block hoes, baby. In different area codes, baby. You never know, but I block